Picture this. It's 1960 and you're speeding down a quiet suburban street when suddenly blue lights flash in your rearview mirror. But instead of the typical police cruiser you'd expect, what pulls you over looks more like your neighbor's family car, complete with wood paneling and enough cargo space for groceries. Welcome to the forgotten era when America's finest patrolled the streets in station wagons. Today we're diving deep into one of the most unusual chapters in American law enforcement history, the time when police departments across the nation traded horsepower for hauling power, and why these practical patrol cars eventually disappeared from our streets forever. Segment 1. The Rise of the Police Wagon. The story begins in the late 1950s and early 1960s, during America's suburban boom. Police departments were facing new challenges that traditional patrol cars simply couldn't handle. As communities spread out and crime patterns evolved, law enforcement needed vehicles that could do more than just chase speeders. Station wagons offered something sedans couldn't: versatility. These vehicles could transport equipment, serve multiple officers on long shifts, and handle everything from routine patrols to emergency response. The extended cargo area meant officers could carry rescue equipment, additional ammunition, crime scene investigation tools, and even transport suspects when patrol cars were unavailable. Some of the first departments to embrace station wagons were in California and the Northeast. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department was among the pioneers, recognizing that their sprawling jurisdiction required vehicles that could serve as mobile command posts. Similarly, departments in Connecticut and Massachusetts began experimenting with wagons for highway patrol duties. Here's what made station wagons particularly attractive. They were often cheaper to purchase than specially equipped police cruisers. Departments could buy fleet vehicles from the same production lines as civilian models, then modify them as needed. This meant significant cost savings during tight budget years.
Segment 2. Popular models and modifications.
Ford, Chevrolet, and Plymouth dominated the police station wagon market, each offering their own take on law enforcement utility. Ford's country sedan became one of the most popular choices. The company offered a specific police package that included heavy-duty suspension, upgraded cooling systems, and reinforced frames. The distinctive wood grain paneling became an iconic sight on highways across America. These vehicles typically came with Ford's reliable V8 engines, providing enough power for pursuit situations while maintaining the cargo capacity departments needed. Chevrolet countered with their Impala and Biscayne wagon lines. The Impala wagon was particularly popular with state police forces, thanks to its combination of style and performance. Chevrolet's police packages included upgraded electrical systems to handle radios and emergency equipment, plus reinforced rear compartments for prisoner transport. Plymouth, though less common, still found its niche with departments looking for budget-friendly options. Their wagons were known for reliability and ease of maintenance, crucial factors for cash-strapped municipal departments. Standard modifications. Typical police modifications included heavy-duty alternators for powering radios and lights, reinforced door panels, steel mesh barriers between front and rear seats, and specialized mounting systems for emergency equipment. Many departments also added external PA speakers and additional spotlights. Specialized units. Some departments created highly specialized wagon units. Traffic enforcement teams use them as mobile radar platforms, while detective divisions appreciated the discreet appearance for surveillance work. The spacious interiors made excellent mobile offices for detectives working long stakeouts.
Segment 3. Real-world service stories.
State police forces found station wagons particularly effective for highway patrol duties. The vehicles could carry traffic cones, emergency flares, first aid equipment, and even basic accident investigation gear. Officers could set up temporary command posts during major incidents, using the wagon's cargo area as a workspace. In suburban communities, police wagons became familiar sights at school zones and community events. Their family-friendly appearance made them less intimidating to civilians, which many departments found beneficial for community relations. Officers often reported that children were more likely to approach and interact positively with station wagon patrol units. However, not everything was perfect. The extended wheelbase and higher center of gravity made station wagons less maneuverable in high-speed pursuits. Several departments reported incidents where suspects easily outmaneuvered wagon units in urban chase scenarios. This limitation became increasingly problematic as crime patterns evolved in the 1970s. One famous case involved a Connecticut State Police wagon that served as an impromptu ambulance during a major highway accident, transporting multiple injured victims when regular ambulances were unavailable. Another memorable story comes from California, where a detective team used their unmarked wagon for a 6-month surveillance operation, essentially living out of the vehicle while tracking a major criminal organization. Veterans who served in these vehicles often remember them fondly, despite their limitations. The spacious interiors provided comfort during long shifts, and the storage capacity meant officers could carry personal gear and equipment that wouldn't fit in standard patrol cars. Many officers appreciated having essentially a mobile office that could accommodate paperwork and meal breaks.
Segment 4. The Decline and Disappearance. By the mid-1970s, American law enforcement was evolving rapidly. The rise in violent crime, drug-related offenses, and urban unrest required different tactical approaches. Police departments needed vehicles that prioritized speed and maneuverability over cargo capacity. The automotive industry began developing purpose-built police vehicles. The Ford Police Interceptor and Chevrolet 9C1 police package offered the performance of station wagons utility without the handling compromises. These new cruisers featured police-specific engineering from the ground up rather than civilian modifications. Station wagons also faced an image problem. As crime became more serious and public perception of law enforcement shifted, departments wanted vehicles that projected authority and capability. The family-friendly appearance that once helped with community relations now seemed inadequate for serious police work. Extended police use revealed durability issues with civilian-based station wagons. The constant idling, equipment weight, and demanding duty cycles took tolls that manufacturers hadn't anticipated. Departments found themselves facing higher maintenance costs and more frequent breakdowns compared to purpose-built police vehicles. By 1980, most major departments had phased out station wagon patrol units. A few rural and small-town departments continued using them into the mid-1980s, primarily for cost reasons. The last known active police station wagon in regular patrol service was retired by a small Vermont department in 1987. Segment 5. Legacy and Collectability.
Today, surviving police station wagons are highly sought after by collectors and law enforcement memorabilia enthusiasts. Their rarity makes them valuable, with restored examples selling for significantly more than civilian equivalent vehicles from the same era. Restoring these vehicles presents unique challenges. Many police-specific parts are no longer available, and finding documentation for original police package specifications can be difficult. Collectors often have to rely on period photographs and veteran officer memories to ensure accuracy. Several law enforcement museums across the country maintain police station wagons in their collections. The National Law Enforcement Museum in Washington, D.C., and various state police museums preserve these vehicles as examples of law enforcement evolution. While station wagons disappeared from patrol duty, their influence lives on in modern police vehicle design. Today's police SUVs and crossovers incorporate many of the same utility concepts that made station wagons attractive: cargo capacity, versatility, and multi-role capability. The era of police station wagons represents a fascinating intersection of American automotive history and law enforcement evolution. These practical, versatile vehicles served faithfully during a unique period when police work was transitioning from simple patrol duties to the complex, specialized field we know today. While they may seem quaint by modern standards, police station wagons played an important role in American law enforcement history. They remind us that policing, like everything else, must adapt to changing times and needs. What do you think about this forgotten chapter in police history? Have you ever seen a police station wagon in person, or do you have family stories about encounters with these unique patrol vehicles? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories from American automotive and law enforcement history.